Labour promised stability. They lied. Taxes are rising, businesses are collapsing, and jobs are disappearing. They have no idea how the real economy works. They swore no more tax hikes. Now they're breaking that promise. Confidence is gone, investment is drying up, and the economy is sinking. Instead of cutting wasteful spending, such as the $5 million a day, to keep illegal immigrants in hotel rooms, they are targeting the disabled to make up the shortfall. They don't understand business. They don't care about jobs. And they're destroying our economy. The only solution? Get them out before it's too late. The country cannot cope with another Labour term. Take a look at the clip and see Labour get dismantled in real time.
We were told that it was a one-off tax rise to fix the foundations of the economy. We were told that there would be no more tax rises after this. And yet we find ourselves just a week away from an emergency budget with speculation rife that other taxes may have to rise because the Chancellor will not meet her own new fiscal rules. Some are suggesting that Labour will break another pre-election promise and not unfreeze the income tax thresholds in 2028, but rather extend the freeze to pay down their new debts. This surely cannot be true. The Minister himself gave me his personal assurance in this House that income tax thresholds would be unfrozen from 2028.
Not looking you in the eye.
I'd like the Minister to reconfirm that promise to me today to end that speculation. Madam Deputy Speaker, this is vital context for members as we consider the amendments today. If more tax rises will be needed, if the original justification for this bill is now void, then why should we stomach their terrible consequences? Why should Labour MPs have to go out and defend this to their constituents? Why should we allow the government to still punish the sectors which the amendments before us seek to protect? In fact, why must we stand here and see this entire bill implemented at all? Because one impact that hits every sector of our economy is the impact on jobs. Just yesterday, we heard Labour talk about the importance of lifting people out of welfare and getting them back into work. They are right to do that. As Conservatives, we know the dignity of work, the security of a regular paycheck is what lifts us up as a country and lifts families out of poverty. But the tragedy is that this bill has caused so much concern and so much uncertainty that employment is already declining in anticipation of its passage. And the OBR tell us that it will depress workforce participation for years to come. Put simply, this government is cutting welfare to boost employment, while at the same time boosting taxes which will cut jobs. No wonder business confidence has completely and utterly nosedived. It is inexplicable and entirely avoidable. The Minister,
He says it's inexplicable. And I think, and I agree, on the face of it, it is. But isn't one possible explanation for the fiscal misadventure on this scale is because of a government whose benches are filled with people who have scarcely any understanding of the real economy, much less what it means to try and start, run and sustain a business?
This is right, Madam Deputy Speaker, and it's an important point, because the decisions that are made by this government are having such a profound impact on people in the real economy. And what I would simply say to the British public is that if you are unhappy with the decisions that are being made, you have to change the people who are making them. But the profound impact, as I say, I'm getting, unbelievably, I'm getting heckled on this point. She should get out and talk to the average business person in her constituency. I think she might quieten down quite significantly. The Minister implied that they had no choice. He may still seek to ask me what we would do differently, and others are trying on the opposite benches, implying that there's no other alternative. But he should look at the £70 billion of wasteful spending commitments that I've already listed, the quangos like GB Energy, the payoffs to the unions without any reform or productivity gains, or, as I said before, the billions of pounds that are being surrendered as part of the surrender deal to Mauritius. With growth on the decline, inflation, debt, and unemployment on the rise, a chancellor on the brink and confidence crumbling, we may not be able to kill this bill, but we have our chance now to dent the damage. Yeah. I urge ministers and members across the House to do the right thing and support these amendments today.
Yeah. Like the video if you think Labour are destroying the United Kingdom at an unprecedented rate. Also, comment your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.